Hey everybody, welcome to bonus track 18. Geez, 18 already. Uh, Welcome to bonus track 18, Dexcon 21. What the hell are you waiting for? So this bonus track is just gonna be me, and I know you're already saying, but old man, you're so damn boring. I know, but just bear with me because there's a lot of good information that you need, especially if you want to do something fun. So if you're a patron, you're hearing this today, July 4th. Happy July 4th, which means that Dexcon 21 starts today. What is Dexcon 21? Well, Dexcon is one of the best gaming conventions that come out. You hear us talking about it all the time. It's run by Double Exposure, our friends over there. And we want to make sure that folks know exactly what it is. So the 21 is how many times they've actually run the damn thing, which means 21 years. Think about that. Successful gaming convention for 21 years. And that's not even to mention Dreamation and Metatopia and all the other things that Double Exposure does. But we're talking about this week. July 4th through Sunday, July 8th. Is Dexcon 21. And what that means is if you have nothing planned, get your ass out there today. Especially if you can get to New Jersey, to Morristown, New Jersey. Basically the way it works is this. Running from today, Wednesday, July 4th, all the way to July 8th, if you pay $75, that covers all the days. But what does that get me, old man? Well, I'll tell you what the fuck it gets you. It gets you gaming all of those days that you just paid one flat fee to do. So think of it as your amusement park of gaming. You can LARP. There's a million LARPs that are going to be playing, really great ones run by some of the folks that we've actually interviewed on the show. You're going to, besides LARP, you have board gaming, you have video gaming, you have tabletop. They're doing prizes. There's a dealer's room with all types of gaming stuff that you could buy. Oh my God, there's just so much that you get for $75. Why the hell aren't you there right now? If you're listening to this and you're there, thank you. But you should be gaming. So finish listening to this and then game. So that's what's going on this weekend. Now, if you're not a patron, that means you're listening to this. It's Friday already. Why the hell haven't you gotten to Dexcon 21 yet? There's still time. You still have the weekend. So again, this is all being run out at Morristown, New Jersey, at the Morristown Hyatt and Conference Center. Again, if all you got to do, you Google Dexcon 21, or you go to Dexposure, DEXPOSURE.com, and you'll just click on Dexcon, and you will get all the information that you need. Now, if you're not going to be there for the whole time, the prices are a little different. So if you're going to be there just for one day on Friday, it's going to be $50. If you're going to be there for Saturday, it's $60. If you just show up on Thursday or Sunday, which are great days also, but a little weird, it's only $35. But again, if you want the whole weekend package, it's $75, and you get access to all this gaming. And it's just, you will not be able to do everything even if you're there from Wednesday to Sunday. It's just so much, so many options, so many games run by awesome people. And then speaking of which, you got some intermediate folks that are part of Dexcon 21. I don't know why those awesome people allowed us to show up there, but in the kindness of their hearts, they've allowed Old Man and Skinny Guy to do their show at Dexcon again. Well, actually, no, this is the first time at Dexcon. We were at Dreamation and Metatopia, but we'll be there. Actually, we will be sans Skinny Guy. Due to life, he will not be able to join us, but thankfully, I will be accompanied by my special co-host, my special guest co-host, the Salty Feminist, Kate Beeman Martinez, and she will be taking over Skinny Guy duties for Saturday, which is great. And speaking of which, so Saturday we will be live recording live. We're not actually streaming live. We're going to be recording live 4 interviews with some great people. The interviews that we're going to have, the first interview, we're running from 9 to 12. We'll be in the con suite. So if you are at Dexcon and you're interested in just sitting in and watching, maybe you want to scream out some questions at our guests, or maybe tell me how intermediate I actually am and how awesome Kate is, you can do that too. But yeah, from 9 to 12 in the con suite, we'll be recording live. And our guests. Our first guest is going to be Kirk B. He's a longtime friend. I think Kirk B is his stage name. I'm not sure exactly if that's what he'll go with for the rest of his career, but for Saturday's purposes, he is Kirk B. Kirk B, man. He's a longtime friend of Old Man and Skinny Guy. Most of the convention knows him. He's a LARPer, and one of the things he's going to be talking about is his extensive gaming experience with wargaming. So, Warhammer, Privateer Press, anything that uses the minis and lots of dice and wargaming and that. He's got extensive gaming experience that we're going to be talking about that. Our next guest after Kirk B will be Jeff Schaller. Jeff Schaller he's been part of the Double Exposure family for years, pretty much since its inception. And I've known him, and Skinny Guy has known him from Night Realms. We used to LARP together as well. And he works with Katsucon as well. So he has a lot of experience. Not only does he have a lot of experience, he's one of the most decent human beings I have ever met. And I just, sitting there and talking with him makes you feel like there's hope in the world, and you want to know him and get to know him and be in the place that he is in and do the things that he does. That is how awesome Jeff Schaller is, and we want to share that with you. So we're going to be interviewing him after Kirk B. After Jeff Schaller, we will be interviewing Maury Elizabeth Brown, who is the president of Learn LARP and the creator of New World Magiscola, which is a LARP. And if you're not sure exactly what that is, unofficially, it's kind of known as the Harry Potter LARP, but it's so much more than that. I mean, it's just, we'll sit down, we'll talk with her, you kind of get the idea of it. But if you've never heard of New World Magiscola, we'll put a link, in this bonus track so you can actually take a look at it. You really should check it out. It is freaking awesome. It's definitely, if you've ever wanted to be a wizard in the United States and you were always cursing all of those folks across the pond for having their own wizarding school, well, you have one here in the United States, and you better get used to it and go to it as soon as possible. But we're going to be sitting down with Maury, and she's going to tell us about, they're running a bunch of games at Dexcon, and talk about some of the things that she's doing. Also, and last but not least, our last guest is going to be Gene Stern. Gene has been part of so many different companies that have actually run games, mostly LARPs, at Dexcon, at Dreamation. He's been going to Double Exposure events for as long as I know, and he's going to talk about that. But he's also one of the storytellers at Dead Legends LARP. So we're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk to him about his gaming experience, how much he goes to Double Exposure events, and why he does that. Obviously, if I had to guess, I'd say because he loves gaming, and the Double Exposure folks really they put together a great event. But I'll let Gene tell you in his own words, which are probably more eloquent than mine, and then sit down and tell us about what he's been doing at Dead Legends and what Dead Legends has been doing. For those who don't know, Dead Legends is a live-action role-play game, another LARP, that runs out of Pennsylvania, and it is a Weird West LARP. So again, that link will be in the show notes as well. So that is what Old Man and Skinny Guy are going to be doing. While we're actually recording, right before we start recording, we're also going to be setting up a photo scavenger hunt for folks. So what does that mean? We're going to be posting a list Friday, and again, if you're a patron, you're getting this a couple days ahead. If you are not a patron, you're getting this on Friday. So check out our webpage, our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/oldmanskinnyguy. and subsequently our group page, which is Old Man and Skinny Guy, the group thing. And on Friday, we will be posting the photo scavenger hunt requirements. And just in a nutshell, what that means is you'll see all of the different photos that we're looking for you to take, and there'll be points added to those, point values added to each of the photos that you take. You would hashtag Old Man Skinny Guy and Dexcon 21. You would post these on social media, and essentially the more points that you get, you will be getting prizes, and some of those prizes will be leather stuff that is being donated by one of our sponsors, the Leathery Hag. And that's just a very, very complicated way of me saying that I also have my own leather workshop called the Leathery Hag, and I'm going to be donating some handmade, one-of-a-kind, unique items for this contest, for folks who win this contest. So you come down to where we're recording. Again, we're recording from 9 to 12 at the Con Suite. And you got to get to us early. As soon as, right before we start, we'll probably be there from 8 to 9 setting up. And come register with us to get your stickers, because you're going to get Old Man and Skinny Guy limited edition stickers. And you would basically sign up and you get your list, and then you go out and you start taking photos. And to give you an example, those photos would be like, find someone dressed like an elf and give them a high five. Take a picture of you giving them a high five. Now, we say it on the list, and we say it at, basically when we've been advertising this scavenger hunt. One of the things that we are going to stress big time is consent here. So if part of the photo requires you to take pictures of someone in a costume or doing an event or something like that, you have to ask permission for all of these photos if the photo is not just you. All right, make sure that you are being respectful to games in progress, that you are being respectful to cosplayers, to folks who are just there who are gaming, and every picture that you need to take with someone, you are asking permission. If we hear that there's any issues with that and that folks are being disrespectful, that is an automatic disqualification, and you will be disqualified from winning anything from the contest, and that'll be it. Okay, so please, consent is key here. Taking pictures with folks, be respectful, ask permission for anything that you need to do with someone that is not you or a close friend or a relative that you're going out with to do these pictures with. All right, can't stress that enough. But all the requirements, all the rules, everything will be out on July 5th. Yeah, I didn't know exactly the date. No, 6th. Sorry. On July 6th. See, it's crazy. Prep for Dexcon has basically made my brain turn to mush. Again, if you don't have anything to do this weekend, get your ass to Dexcon. Get your ass to Dexcon. If you are already there, come and watch Old Man and the Salty Feminist. It won't be Skinny Guy. Old Man and Salty Feminist doing their thing on Saturday morning, 9 to 12 at the Con Suite. Again, Dexcon 21, Morristown, New Jersey, Morristown Hyatt Conference Center. You will not regret coming down to this convention. It is not only run by amazing people, you have amazing players. The community is very welcoming. You've got a million games, and again, this is your amusement park right here, folks. This is you pay one fee, you get to play all these games, and you will never play every game. It's just, you will have so much fun, I guarantee it. All right, so thanks for sitting down and listening to the bonus track 18, Get Your Ass to Dexcon 21, I think is what we'll call this now. And again, please, if you can't come down to Dexcon, make sure that you're prepared in February for Dreamation. Another double exposure convention, another awesome one. And with very similar things, it doesn't run as long as Dexcon does. It's one day less, but it's still a lot. We guarantee you'll have a lot of fun. All right. So with that, again, thanks for listening, and hope you take our advice, come down to Dexcon, or at the very least, listen to Old Man and Skinny Guy, or in this case, Old Man and Salty Feminist, and have some fun. Take care.